Guys, this is the real Randy Chavez coming out with a Tesla stock video. And please like, comment, subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Likes really help. They make me feel better about myself. Will inspire me to make more of these videos. Anyway, Tesla was up 50-something dollars, between over 12% today. If this would have happened, last week, all right, yeah, up 50 points, yeah, that makes sense. But this is after the split. So post-split, I'm glad we got in one trading day in the 400s, because it's after hours, it went up another $10, and it's like $509 a share. What the fuck is going on? I bought two as soon as it opened at like $444. I think $890 for two shares, so about $445. And then it shot up to 490 something. Ended at like 4. It reached up to 500 at some point during the day, but did close at like 498, 499. And it's up after hours, 510. Like, there have been so many people saying for weeks, months now, like, due for a correction, due for a correction, due for a correction. We kind of did have one when it went up to 1700. Lost all of its gains, went back down to 14, building a base, consolidating 13 something. The longer the base, the bigger the breakout. Shot up past like 2,000, went down to 1,900, between 1,900 and 2,000 for a little bit. Shot up again. Now it basically, before split, is now 2,500 a share. 2,500 fucking share. There were call options going between 5 and 600 that expire this Friday. And I was like, no way is that going to happen. But it happened today. 500 happened today. After, fuck. So me and my partner Dan, business partner, not male dockers. Anyway, we are going to explore the option doing this option of Tesla getting the options as I see it. You buy contracts like 100. Basically, you get $10,000 you put into it, and if it finishes below like 935, the contract expires. You don't get anything. You lose it. But if the stock price hits $940 by January of 2022, so September, October, November, December, about 16 months away, then it is we break even at 940. Every dollar above 940 is $100 to us. So if it hits 1040, which is $100 over, that's $10,000 to us. We would split it 5K, 5K. We'd make an extra 5K each. Would it be better for us to actually just buy the shares? Yeah, maybe. But if it reaches like 1140, 20, all right, the higher it goes, the bigger rate of return you get. So that's just, again, options trading. It's definitely not, I don't want to say that's short term. That's short term for where I'm looking at it, because I'm looking at 2030, where I think it's going to be $5,000 a share, again, post split. Barring they do any other splits, which they fucking might at some point. They announced the split at like what, 1,400, and now it's, oh my god, it's gone up so freaking much. They might, if they do another split, they might wait till around 1,500 this time, because no way, like, this is a 12% day. Robinhood crashed this morning with so many people, so many normal people, retail investors. I use E-Trade. Fred Mark uses E-Trade. Fred Dan uses TD Ameritrade. So many people, normal investors, are just trying to buy it at this price because they couldn't before, over $1,000, $2,000. Now it's $400 or $500. Everyone's trying to buy it, and the site crashed. So many people trying that. Maybe Robinhood is not the best site. I haven't looked at it. Again, I'm not really that good at coding. I barely did a couple of things on the Grasshopper. Great way to learn coding, by the way. For me, again, beginner, absolutely no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but it really helped me learn if and let statements and arrays and truth. Anyway, I digress. I'm not getting paid by Grasshopper at all. My throat is very dry. At moment of silence, brought to you by water. What I'm saying is, again, I bought two more shares, so now I have 292 shares. I had 290 because I had 58 before the split. Made it 290. Now I bought two. I have 292. I have so much more things that I have to do. I just don't. I can't. I would love to buy more Tesla. I buy it as soon as I can. Whenever I shouldn't have bought these shares, but I did. if a big dip comes, which a lot of people have been saying for months now, 30-40% correction, I don't think that's coming. Again, this is not financial advice. It's just what I'm doing. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just saying, like, okay, if it does dip, I will sell myself to 5 ugly fat women for like $500 a pop, and I'll buy so many more shares. Or men, maybe not, probably not. I don't think I could do that. I don't swing that way. Anyway, if if the nails will throw you off, you need a Charmander shirt. I just don't have the money. Again, I would, and then someone messaged me on Instagram before, like, hey, can I just throw like $4,000 into it? What do you think will happen like tomorrow? You think it's gonna go up? Dude, I have no idea. Like, I don't have a crystal ball. Can't see the future. I can barely interpret the past. But I told him, like, this is what I would do. If I had an extra $10,000, put it all into Tesla right now. That's what I would do. And I would do that, say at $500, knowing full well that it could downtrodden rocket to 380 tomorrow. And I'd be absolutely 100% okay with that. Because I know where it's going. It's not for the short-term flip. Although you can. People make buttloads of money trading. Like, fuck, if you want to make an investment, you'll get 10% in a week. You'll get 12% in one day. I made more today on Tesla than I have in both of my businesses the past 2 months. 2 months. How little I make, how much that was? $16,200 today. I made that in one day. I did not make that in 2 months with both of my businesses. Granted, we're in COVID, and the shit's just bound to happen. You just have off months, but so what? All right, 2 months. All right, so it'd be each business. Yeah, it'd be 4K per. Yeah, no, I made less than that. Like, this is ridiculous. How much it grew. Now, again, after hours, it grew another couple percent, up another $10. I don't know how much that is, but this is before S&P include. This is before the announcement of S&P inclusion. Before the actual S&P inclusion, where people have, I think, just a couple of days, all these money managers, retail and not retail investors, ETF funds have to buy it. It was 26 million shares. Now times 5, we're up to 131 million shares that they have to buy of float. That is insane. That those they will not be available again. Those aren't traded. They're not day traders. Oh, I'm in for 500. Oh, out over here. And no, they don't do that. They keep it. That's what they do. Now, ARK probably had to liquidate some of their sales because on a high volume growth, Tesla becomes more than 10% of their portfolio. So Cathie Wood of ARK Invest has to liquidate some in order to keep it at 10%. So, my God, this is unprecedented. I don't think a stock has ever done this in my lifetime. The closest, maybe Amazon. Some of the older people know that, like, oh yeah, they're not profitable, but they knew they were going to take over the world because they were growing. They're growing. People understood that with Amazon. People don't understand that yet with Tesla. They say, like, they make less than 500,000 cars. They'll probably make 500,000 cars this year. But, like, they don't make that cars, and they'll continue to say that they're not profitable. The only reason they're profitable is because of these ZEV credits that they're getting. They're not taking into account the fact that they are going to double in size within the next 18 to 24 months. Why am I confident at that option is going to get past 940, 1040? Why Tesla, I think, will go past $1,000, become a $1 trillion company by January 2022, is because Giga Shanghai Part 2, the expansion, will be done by the end of this year. They will do over 800,000 cars next year. That is higher growth than 50%. That is a 60, 70% growth. Gross. If they can finish Giga Berlin on their timeline for Giga Shanghai was really freaking aggressive, but they beat it. Their timeline for Giga Berlin is more aggressive than it was for Giga Shanghai, and they're ahead of schedule. Giga Texas, what do you think is going to happen at this Terra factory? It's like they haven't not done this before. They've done this multiple times now. And they're taking that expertise, what they learned in China, what they learned in Berlin, they're bringing it to the U.S. They are bringing it to Austin. Trump is on their side because he wants to just say, like, America has got the largest car company, largest car plant in the world. It's an American company. That's what he wants to do. China loves this company because even though Trump and China, they butt heads a lot, China loves this company because their politicians understand software. Their politicians are technologically intelligent and literate about this subject. They know what it can do. They know that this will help clean up the air in China, which everyone has to breathe. This company, people, even the bulls, are sleeping on solar, battery technology, maybe battery because battery days, because they might know a little bit about it. Sleeping on software, sleeping on solar. The energy business is ripe for disruption. People do not understand how disruptive this company is, and there's a chance in the future that the government might say, you are too powerful. Elon Musk might have to make a separate company for his electric airplanes that he plans to do, because this is going to be the biggest company in the world, multi-trillion dollar company, probably reach 10 trillion at some point in 2040. Maybe before then. If Elon Musk adds aircraft to it, disrupting, that's just too much for one company. They might think it's a monopoly because they're going to have a monopoly on cars, full self-autonomous driving, electric vehicles. Again, they're going to have competition. Not everyone's going to buy a Tesla. Not everyone's going to ride in one. People are still going to drive their gas-guzzling cars. People, just because they hate Elon Musk, they hate Tesla, they will drive anything but, even if it's a worse vehicle. That's just people do. People are stubborn. But they're going to be big enough to, like, okay, it's going to be a Bill Gates, Windows thing. Government might take them to court saying they're monopoly. And, again, this is just their cars, not including their energy company. All this in one company is insane. In hindsight, Elon Musk probably should have made Tesla Solar completely different company. But, yeah, it's great for us. Everyone who bought, congratulations. We did it. It's over $450 billion. Reach 500 share after hours. We're doing it. Like, I have no doubt in my mind that this company will make me a millionaire by itself, not including my two other businesses. But yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's it for me. I am off to bed. Oh God. All right. I gotta go. I love you. I love you all. Please watch my other videos. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.